Good evening, YouTube. How are you doing? Today we're going to do another in a continuation of my Minion Masters videos. Today we're going to do something a little bit different on the channel. I've done various other videos covering mainly my various different decks for varying masters. And today we're going to do something a bit different. We're going to show some single player adventure content. We're going to show some for those that don't know what the adventure mode is, you basically access it by going through the tabs. You go through to this is the main screen. This is where you go. You go adventures. You can go play even solos or teams. So we're going to do solo today. Team is when you want to play with a friend, and you basically have to have a pre-made to set that up. Alright, so we're going to play some solo adventure mode content. So what is adventure mode content? It's like the roguelike kind of mode. So you start out, there's about 10 different fights. You basically go through it, and you basically get a chance to change varying aspects and perks and stuff in between. So we're going to go straight into a run. So they are, let's have a look. Right, so I believe they're four or five different ones. I've already picked one. Oh yeah, we can see them here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adventures. They're varying one. They've got normal difficulty and hard difficulty. Now, if you're just trying new and starting out to the game, it's worth bearing in mind each of them have got rewards. You can see I've already done them on this tier. Anyway, we're going to do Charging into Darkness now. So it says, says something about the story. It has a bit of story. It says, rumours that Mordor has returned have spread through the Imperium. I do like Mordor. I did a Mordor video, so check out my Large and in Charge video. Are you up for challenging the Mad Summoner himself along with his host of undead lieutenants? So basically, in this, there's War of the Whispering Woods, which means minions spawn for both sides every 45 seconds. The amount of units depend on the master's level. Alright, let's start. And as you'll see, you have some choices. Basically, so you can choose a master. Basically, you can have Bahara. So it means to be werewolf things. So most of your things will have the werewolf mechanic. So the rage and haste mainly. So Jolo means you basically add random copies for opponent, reduce map cards. Ruby. And Ting Ting and Tung. So let's go and start with GODRIC. Okay. So you can choose an affinity card, which means you basically have, I believe it's a reduction in cost. So this means you have to get 15 wins to access that, and that one's 30 wins. So Bahara is obviously the good one, but I can't pick it because I haven't got the wins. Alright, let's just start with the basic one. And you see, these are the, I'll explain, no, I can't actually, can I click on them? Yeah, okay, so let's just go to the basic one. You're going against the skeleton. So basically, in this mode, your health doesn't continue between fights. You basically get a certain amount back. So you have to try and win as quickly as possible, or without taking damage is probably that way. See, there's 8 fights. Let's see how far we can get. Anyway, today is Friday. I'd normally be at my weekly F&M. I'd be running it normally, but I didn't feel very well. Anyway, I've more or less recovered by now, but unfortunately a bit too late to go to the F&M. Alright, wish me luck. And if I don't do that well in this mode, it's because I'm not that familiar with some of these cards. They're not like things I normally play in my decks. For those who haven't seen Minion Masters before, it's basically a tower defense game. The aim is to deal damage to the opposing player's master tower. You basically summon various units and which you do damage. So these green things are curse, I believe, which I can't quite remember all the mechanics. Alright, let's see how it goes. Some of these fights can be very, very quick. You can win in about 30 seconds flat if you know what you're doing. You see all these are lycanthropy, which means they'll summon like werewolf when they die. As you see, they've changed into the werewolves, which is the same as the normal card. You see the mark in the taskbar by which ones are marked with lycanthropy. You see the werewolf pack has arrived on the tower. And then they're taking the tower. Right, so let's go on to fight 2. This video should, well, like a run on this is about half an hour or so. You can obviously play it in a higher difficulty setting, but I'm just playing it on base difficulty for now. And we say, if you want to know why we did this month, this is because no one voted in the community tab. We did do a poll, but since no one voted, I picked the one I wanted to do. We'll probably go back to normal next month. Right, choose a relic. When you play Voidborn card, summon a boomer. So that basically isn't going to do anything because there's currently no Voidborn units in the deck. These are all not Voidborn. Imperial minions have 100 health, which seems like the obvious one to pick. Or create an undying corpse when you play a cursed minion card. So the bulk of the things, well, there's a sliver in, this is Imperial and these are Imperial. You could have this one, so I'm going to have the Imperial one. It's just a straight buff to Imperial minions. So now we're looking at getting more Imperial minions in the deck. So now we've got the choice between the spell, Mini Magic, which are 2 spells. We've got the Glass Cannons, which are like 2 of these units, or the For the Win, which are 4 casting cost things. So we're going to go for the 4 casting cost things. We're going against Brand the Log Tosser. That's interesting. Alright, wish me luck. For those who are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Just because Mini Masters isn't putting out any new cards doesn't mean I won't keep doing content for the game. I've got more decks to feature. I'll also do some other videos on the various other games in the Mini Masters universe. I have yet to feature those. That was a consideration for this month, but I didn't do it this month. There's a twin stick shooter, and there's another one, and there's also what used to be called Project Effie. I can't remember what it's called now. It's a newer game in the universe. Oh, I'm taking quite a lot of damage here. This is going to be closer. Right. Looks the spell coming down. Some of these adventures are harder than others. They also used to be a few more adventures, but they got rid of them in one of the patches, and I can't remember what happened with them. They just got rid of them, basically. I think those that bought them got compensated. Anyway, I've got a lot more to feature for Mini Masters for sure. I'll do videos for all my other decks as well at some point. I aim to try and do them one a month, just haven't been feeling great recently. Right, we're on fight 3. Let's see what we can get. Anyway, it's quite fun, this mode. I mean, you might not play it more than a couple of times, but at least play it a couple of times to get the rewards out of it. And if you've got a friend to play it with, so you can reduce a copy of a card in your deck by 2, and as Magic players know, reducing cost of things is normally quite broken. Gain a random relic, they get 5% mana, or remove 2 cards from your deck. So I'm probably going to go with the random relic. Well, you can reduce the cost of card in cost by 2, but they aren't very expensive. If I had a larger thing, I'd probably do that. I'm probably going to go for the random relic and hope it's something good. And now I've got the Imperium Army or the Ascension. I'm probably going to take the Imperium Armies. I've already got the plus for it. What was the relic I get? Let's see if I can find where the relic displays. Where's the relic? Can't see where the relic is. Right. Fight 3. So far, so good. We'll see how far we heal back on the thing. This is, we're going against the Haunting Hugger. Right. Don't know why I did that. I forget it's a bot. The crossbow men should take out the Haunting Hugger as well. What have I been doing today? I've been playing some various other games. TCG Pocket, the Pokemon TCG for mobile. Just started ramp mode, so I've been playing that. I've been doing some of that. I've also been playing some Temtem, the Sword, which is a twin stick shooter. I might do some content for that at some point. I've also been enjoying what's the game? The Bazaar, It's it's like an auto battler that came out recently. Well, in open access basically. Came out recently. It's been available for a while now. And as you see, the werewolves are arriving at the tower. I don't know if this push is going to do it, but the next one probably will. Yeah, they basically curse things. See if the archers can get rid of them. Yeah, I think we can just tank through it. Right. And the werewolves are through. Yeah, anyway, I enjoy Mini Masters. Anyway, it's one of my most played games. And the thing I've been playing it, I can't remember, like 4 years, somewhere around that mark. I kind of wish they'd do more cards for it, or they'd open up it to maybe eventually they'll open it up so people can make their own cards or something. But they still do balance patches for it. Alright, so now we got choose a relic. So create an undying corpse when you're playing a cursed minion, and since there are not many cursed minions in the deck, I don't feel it's very good. When you play a ranged minion, cost Lil's Vortex. Now there's more 1, 2, 3. Or when enemy costs Spider, one less copy of it. I'm going to go for the Lil's Vortex on the ranged minions. We can either have Imperium Army. I'll probably take the Imperium Army. Or the Voidborn is not bad. I'll take the Imperium Army because I've already got one buff for the Imperium Army. So we're about halfway. I believe there are eight fights. Can't remember what the boss is at all. I can't remember. Oh, it's going to be Mordor, isn't it? Yeah, I forget. It will be Mordor. We're going against the thing. Right. So they're going to be playing a load of scraps, I believe. Or else we just keep... I like scraps. I had a Ratbow was one of my features decks. One of my favourite masters. Mordor is my favourite. Ratbow is probably my second favourite. If you haven't checked out my other videos, you can check out some of my other content. I've done various other videos, various other gameplay videos, and I do things from what I call from a Magic player's perspective, because I'm a big MTG player in person. So I play various other games and describe. Generally, they're various roguelikes and TCGs, and I explain to them about from a Magic player's perspective. I also do various video game collecting videos. They're all going to be linked on the playlists. I've been going on YouTube for a couple of years now. I'm probably likely to do a video on TCG Pocket next, and I might do a video on the Bazaar. As well as I want to do, I keep saying I'm going to do these videos, going to be about various video game controllers, but like it takes me a long time to kind of prepare for it, and I haven't got around to it. I don't only play games on PC, I play a lot of console stuff as well. Mainly the older stuff, the classic stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you're still going. Alright, so what we're on now, about halfway through. We're about fight 5. Let's see how far we can get. Anyway, if you think the difficulty on these are too easy, they're 2 settings anyway, and you can play with a friend as well if that makes it more interesting or not. Select card to duplicate, reduce its mana by 1. Add a treasure to your deck. I'm probably going to duplicate a card and reduce its mana by 1. I'm probably going to take this. Oh, so he doesn't. Oh, alright, so we can Caliph, Dawnhammer, or Daggerfall. I'm going to duplicate Caliph. And then I like Stixie and the Blast Mancers for these, and they're like range units, so that works with what we got going. This is okay. This is fine. I think this is the better card for the deck. Right, we're going against the Blood Imp. So I assume, did they die when you? Did they take damage when you did damage to them? Maybe something like that. I'm not sure. It's like the Blood Imps in the game. They're like a Jackal Pup effectively, or something similar to that kind of effect.
Let's do it.
Right, let's carry on. As you see, they've cast Lilial's Vortex in front because they're ranged units. As you see, though, the what's the stupid called? It's like the little assassin thing.
Red has obtained the first bird.
Oh wow, they're all cleavers. Oh, this is going to be quick. I was expecting that. What makes them into cleavers? I'm not sure what perk that thing that is. I think I'm just going to be win now, right? Wow, that was quick. What was that? 15, 20 seconds, somewhere around that. It was under 30 anyway. Right. I mean, you see, there's a bit of variety. You've got like four different characters you can play as, and then there's like I haven't even got the access to the top perks, as you have to win like some stupid percentage of times. All right, don't forget to keep supporting Minion Masters in addition to me, so you can basically, if you buy the season passes, you keep getting supporting the developers, and the game will keep going. All right, so let's see what that's the one we've seen before though. When you capture a bridge, cast Squire Path on bridge. Ground Shield, that seems quite good. Well, I haven't got many Void Bomb minions, so it's going to be the Squire buff for sure. And it's got Imperium Army buff as well. I'm probably just going to keep taking the Imperium Army thing. That might be a few too many large drops, but we're going against Korax the Diplomat. So, okay, we're on fight 6. So we're getting there. Let's see if we can win. Alright, next month I'm probably going to go back to the regular ones on Mini Masters. I'm going to feature another master. I haven't decided what master yet, but we'll see which one. Right. Right, and as you see the puffs coming in, and since I've got Imperium Army buff, it's going to... the bridge has been... Okay, let's just summon Caleb. Let's see if I can defend. I need to be able to deal with like the cursed thing. See if I can get Stixie down to sort out with my problems with the like ranged kind of units, flying units, effectively. Getting there. This round's looking pretty good. I don't remember how hard this boss is. It's not necessarily the hardest one, but like it's going down. So it's about, like most of these games are, it's about recognising the synergies between various things. And as I say, basically, if you're in doubt, choose things that are basically all the kind of same thing. So I've seen a lot of things that are Imperium based, and I've taken most of those, and things with ranged minions, I believe, as well. So right, let's see what we can take now. Add a treasure to your deck, reduce the cost of a card in your deck by 2, or remove 2 cards in your deck. I'm going to reduce the cost of a card. I feel I'm better reducing the warrior down to 1. Right, Shade of the Lich King. I'm thinking, oh, coincidence, I've got one of my Blizzard t-shirts on, I've got one of my WoW t-shirts on. I don't actually play WoW, the online game, but I play Hearthstone, and I've played various other I played the paper WoW TCG as well at some point. The coincidence, the most recent Hearthstone set just got released this week. I did a video for it. I opened a load of packs. If you want to see that, check out my cracking packs video. I do various pack openings for various games. Some are digital, some are physical. Mainly paper Magic, but I do Hearthstone physical ones as Hearthstone virtual ones as well. I may do some more of this single player content at some point. We'll see how it does. This push looks like it's probably going most of the way. I don't remember which of these adventures is the hardest. If people think they have an idea of which one's the hardest, let me know in the comment section. I don't think it's this one from what I remember. I remember one of them being a lot harder than this. I remember the end boss being particularly difficult. I won't say anything if you haven't played it. Right, I believe we're on to the last fight in the adventure. Wish me luck. Let's see what we can get. We're looking for some more Imperium stuff. That's Ruffle going live on Twitch. Check out Ruffle if you don't know. This is a plug for. He's another YouTuber. He's got quite a lot of subs. He does various content for varying, mainly other games. Mainly he does like stuff like Balatro at the moment. Right, so that's an Undying Corpse thing. We've been offered to start with Ascension. Or friendly minions gain haste when the health drops below 50%. So I believe that's probably what we're going to take. Because the Ascension and the Undying Corpse doesn't... Well, you've got one, like two, but like it doesn't really do much. I'm just going to take the haste. Alright, we're going to get against Mordor. Wish me luck. Alright, let's see if we can beat this. I don't know why they've got the dwarf icon up for Mordor. They should give me a more appropriate icon. Alright. Got varying perks related to skeletons, Mordor, by the look of it. Right, we just start fairly aggressively. We know how Mordor works. We play it. He has the tombstones. He can bring things back. I mean, it's basically not giving him as much value out of the tombstones. Just apply a lot of pressure. I don't remember how much health you healed between fights. I don't think it's going to be that relevant. Like, but you see, these pushes are quite aggressive. My perks are quite good synergies. I'm going to probably use the spell to try and get rid of the minions. And they get the wolves. They're pretty chilled on them and think, yeah, I won on the first push. What? That didn't take very long, did it? All right, let's see if we'll be just rounding out the video. As victory, as Mordor is struck down, a burst of ethereal fire envelops him and he explodes, sending a shockwave in all directions. All around you, the undead start to collapse as the power that sustained them withers. So you would have got, if you did this for the first time, you would have got 3 Supremes, 3 Rares, and 3 Power Tokens, which isn't a big thing. Right, anyway, that was the first time I've shown you some adventure content. I may do some more in the future. Anyway. Thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks very much. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel. my name is Matthew. This is Matthew Hawker Gaming, and this was Minion Masters. I'll see you again soon, and probably will be returning to some more videos where I feature other masters, for decks for other masters. Alright, thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to check out some of my other content, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks very much. Bye.